Alright, let's get a little more. Slay the Spire. Alright, so I love the silent, so we're doing the silent again. And I probably will try and do poison again, because gosh dang oh darn if it isn't fun. Let's look at our map real quick. If I can fight a mini-boss, then yes. So here's the thing. If I get one enemy in these three question marks, if I don't get an enemy here, I can go through here. But if I get if I don't get an enemy here, and I get at most one out of these three question marks, then I can fight a mini-boss and get a free relic out of that. So this is more tempting than it might seem. And these are all kind of garbage, so we're doing that. Now, Niao's Lament is one of my favorites because of that possibility. Now, everything is determined by whether or not we get to that that point. I don't really like any of these. Like, dodge and roll came in pretty handy the last time. Alright, let's pick it up now. Just in case. Alright, don't give me a fight. Good, good. They're not gonna do anything for me, but I would rather ditch one of my strikes. That's fine. It's just free removal. Alright, don't give me two fights. Good, good. Oh, it's time to spin the wheel. Are you ready? Of course you are. I never get the good stuff. Oh, blood. I think that means he hurts me. Yep. Okay. Well, not good, but it's okay. Oh, yes. Trigger the trap. I don't need max health. I don't really need the max health, but at the same time, I kind of would rather take the damage. Let's get risky. We'll take the damage. Alright, now if this is a fight, we're still fine. Yep, because we've got Niao's Lament for one more round. And that means, boys and girls, let's get ourselves a poison stab and go for a free relic. Now, I could push my luck, but yeah, no, let's not. Ha! Goblin Knob. Or, sorry, Gremlin Knob. I always forget. My favorite. I love that cheese strat. That essentially was get a random relic. A random, I guess, common relic. But, yeah, make your first few fights easier. I love 1,000 cuts. This is true. However, I'm gonna go for poison again, so let's just go deflect. Okay, and then this is the all-important time to smith up neutralize. For me, that's one of those absolutely essential things. Now, we don't have a lot of cash, so I'm actually just going to go up and fight everybody instead of going this way, because I would rather just get locked into fighting some dudes, get some new cards, and potentially rest up if I need to, rather than go for a shop that I can't buy anything and essentially is wasted space. Now, unfortunately, we are not able to kill this dude, which is sad, but I'm still going to go for this. That's fine. And we blocked enough. I could have used my Dex potion, but I'm saving that for the boss. So here, we're going to want to, let's see. My ideal situation is strike, poison stab, and neutralize the other one, and then block. Now that way we take 2 damage, but I could... No, we don't, because the weak. Perfect. Okay, and we'll strike you. Poison stab you. And block, not dodge and roll, because we want to take no damage, and we should be able to outblock him next turn too. And that weaken is going to come in good handy. Not this time, but that's okay. And the poison finishes him. But over time, I really think that that's the best upgrade you can do. Alright, Poison Stab 2.0. Let's get us a relic. Give me a good one. Bottled Flame. Neutralize. Free neutralize, like, in my hand every time. Fantastic. I love having neutralize in my opening hand. Alright, deflect is easy. That always happens. Now, we're going to neutralize the guy doing the most damage. Now, we're still going to take damage unless we double block. Even then, we take a little bit. So I'm going to use this time to actually stab the dude in the back and then defend. Oh, right, I forgot. We have more. Now I can do defend again to take less damage, or I can stab off his curl up. Now the reason why I don't know if I want to stab him is that I've already knocked off both their curl up, so I'm going to try and kill these two anyway. Let's see. And I have a decent chance to get a couple of strikes out of them. So there's a plus and a minus to this. The plus is if I strike this, it knocks off the curl up. And if I strike this one, it means that one strike will kill him next turn. But one strike will kill this guy regardless, so I honestly think I just defend out some damage. Oh, I forgot about letter opener. That's actually beautiful. Now, this is for 3 skills. If I had known that ahead of time, or if I had thought about it ahead of time, I would have done that first, and it would have peeled away their core health instead of just that. Now here, let's see. Poison stab means that guy will die. I would actually rather stab this one, because he still dies, but he was the one doing the most. Now we kind of want to just block, because this guy will die in 2 turns anyway, and that guy dies at the start of the turn, so we'll just outblock the damage. Okay, Weaken wears off on him, but that's perfectly fine, because he's only got 7 health left, and he doesn't have curl up anymore. So we just strike him twice, dodge and roll for fun, and they're all gone. Niao's Lament is actually something that I think is really powerful. Alright, I like Noxious Fumes, but Bane is also very good just for knocking down health fast. Let's go Noxious Fumes. I love the power, and it is very nice and fairly cheap for what it does. Alright, so here's something very important. He does the most damage, and I love killing him first. So we're going to still do that, but there's kind of a trick to this as well, which is I'm going to choose to take 8 damage because that guy needs to get dead fast. Perhaps I should have used one of my potions. This is true. But he's got 9 health effectively left. Unfortunately for me, I didn't get exactly what I had wanted. So next turn, we need to either do 3 skills and turn on letter opener, or hit him. Either one. Actually, in retrospect, I very much should have used 3 skills, because it would have hit him anyway. Alright, so easy enough. We have to strike him, because we don't have another skill. So we're just going to strike him, and he'll die to poison. And then I think I'll just Noxious Fumes, and that way I don't have to hit either of them, and they'll die to poison eventually. I'll speed him along, but really all I want to do is just defend every turn. Okay, neutralize you. Yeah, I'll strike you as well, and then defend and survivor. That way they both tick some poison. He'll take 3 next turn, so we just have to hit him one more time, even through the weak and the gremlin in the back. We're slowly damaging without needing to do anything. So here, I could use the strike to kill him, but remember we have letter openers, so we can deal 5 to him without touching it. And the reason I want to do that is it hits both of them, and I get dodge and roll off, so I don't have to hit the dude in the back at all. So his strength never raises. Plus, we get 4 block for free. Okay, so now we kill him. Hiya! All set. I do love letter opener. There's some crazy things that can happen with it. Yeah, swift potion. So I'm going to actually keep what I have. Alright. No, I don't really need any of this. So, smith up, I think. Let's see. I should check the map. We're going to fight 2 more people. So I am going to rest eventually, so I will rest now. Because there's no point in delaying it. I can always smith later. Okay. Here we got to be careful. So this. We're going to take the strength potion now. So, We want to eliminate one of the damage sources if we can. So we'll hit the dude who's the biggest. Take him out. And then I think we just double block. No, we only take one if we do this, so I would rather hit this guy harder. Okay. I had 4 block. That's confusing. I did something strange. My brain is so fried. Oh, of course, deflect. Alright, let's see. This does 8 damage total. I could do all of these and we still wouldn't get everything. So I will, I think, just kill this dude off, set up the noxious fumes, and block as much as I can right now. Yeah, I'll just take the rest. And the reason why I want to start out noxious fumes is it'll make the difference between needing to hit each of them one more time. So, like, this guy takes 2 to start. So poison stab now kills him. Now I can strike this one. He won't die. I can strike this one. He won't die. But next turn they will. He'll take 2 and have 1 tick of poison left. Go up to 3 ticks of poison. He has 1 left and he'll go up to 3 ticks of poison. So we're all done. And part of my favorite tricks is, this is what we can do when we have fun. Yay! Letter opener. Okay. Oh, Bouncing Flask is my favorite. It's expensive is the only problem, and sometimes that can be a problem. But it can be a boss killer, so I'm going to go for it anyway. You know what? Let's play crazy. Let's fight a mini-boss. Oh, Lagavulin. Lagavulin, you're a villain. And I refuse to be held to your thrall anymore. Okay, now, he's got... I'd actually rather have the energy later. So he's up on poison, which is, for me, a great start. He hits hard, but he is also weakened. So, I think we just defend, 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 because the strikes don't do that much anyway. And we get to tick him for damage. Okay, now the weaken wears off and he gets big hits now. So, deflect. I think we start up the noxious fumes. I'll do dodge and roll and defend, because while I still take some damage, I tick him for a little bit with letter opener, and we get some block next turn. Now, I don't think he'll use the block, unfortunately. That's what I thought. He's going to massively debuff us. So we just hit him as much as we can. So now, at least the poison's going to tick him. So he takes 18 next turn, which means that he's got a total of 11 health left. So yeah, we just hit him as hard as we can. Oh, darn. Yeah, there's kind of no way out of that, unfortunately. So, we do take more hits than I would have preferred. We'll do Bouncing Flask again, because it's fun. There we go. But, let's see. Yeah, not really worth it. Okay, Infinite Blades is fun, but honestly, none of these fit with our build. As much as I'd love to pick up the cards, they just don't matter. So we rest up. Alright, let's go. All we want, honestly, is defensive cards and poison. So we poison him as hard as we can, and then I'm actually going to dodge and roll, which sounds kind of silly. Like you just choose to take damage this turn. However, next turn, 4 more block is pretty valuable. Oh no, it's the charge turn. I am just stupid. Oh well. Okay, there we go. We have draw reduction, which is pretty bad. So now he plays Slime Crush here, and just does a lot of damage. Alright, here we're actually just gonna, I think, elect to... I could gain 2 more health off of that, but that doesn't matter. We're just gonna use our energy potion so that I can play everything in my hand. And that way, we only block 5 of the damage, which is bad, yes, undoubtedly. However, we got a lot of poison ticking on him, and it means that next turn, he will, no matter what, he will reduce into, what's it called? He will split. There we go. So, ticks the damage. Now the problem is the poison gets reset on his smaller bloblings. But the hope is that I can... Alright, this guy reduces my defense, which is lethal right now. So, and then we play up the dodge and roll. So we really want to get him dying fast. He will split probably next turn. 55 is what? 27 plus a little. So, yeah. Unfortunately, this is nearly lethal on its own. Okay, so he will split. Because this goes to 27, which is under half. I think I'd rather just start ticking the poison on him. As crazy as it sounds, because while I take a little more damage now, it just, like, he will now interrupt himself. So we just have to deal with these guys. Unfortunately, I may have just reduced myself out. We'll do this now. 16 coming in. And we can weaken either one... Oh, no. Yeah, no, he interrupts himself. I don't care about him. Okay. Well, we barely survive this turn. We survive with 2 health left. And unfortunately, that means that we are probably not winning this fight, which is a sad thing for me to hear, because there's just too many attacks rolling in. Yep. So the big thing is I can take out the weakened one if I poison stab. I think. Let's see. Goes down to 9. Yeah, absolutely will. No other one can I do this to. And this is 10 damage, 18 damage coming in. Let's see. So if I played this, I would go to 21, which does cap over both of those. So I'm going to hit this one and play this. I think I did forget about that. I should have used the letter opener instead. So suffice it to say that we're either going to lose this or we're going to win by a fraction of health. So there's only 10 coming in. And I can gain... I have to play both. This is not an option. Because any beyond is right now death. So... smack the weakest one, because he weakens our defense, and that's very close to death. So, next turn, the prayer is we can execute the extra health off of this, because he'll take 5 next turn, so he's only got 3 left. We need to block. We are dead. Yeah, we are almost always dead. Actually, I think we are just always dead. Because 5 is not enough to block this. So he would have to die. Which means either Poison Strike does 4 damage, reducing him to 16, and his poison goes up to 8. Which means he's still got 8 life left. How about exactly one roll on this wins us the game. That was not the roll, so we lose. Oh well. That's a short one for us. Just not enough defensive cards offered, in my opinion. That's really the problem. I picked up as many as I could, and we just got too neutered. Oh well.